What is good? It is your boy Chimizier, and we're back at it again with another album reaction review. And today we got Young Lean with his latest album, Stardust. I am aware that I'm a bit late on this. I wasn't in town for last Friday, so got quite a bit of catching up to do with the albums that dropped last week. But yeah, first and foremost, I wanted to get into this Young Lean because, Young Lean, he is one of my favorite artists. I feel like his Stranger album is probably in my top 10 for sure. Very crazy album. I think extremely underrated. But I also reacted and reviewed his Stars album back in 2020, which I did enjoy as well. Also saw him sort of pushing boundaries, trying different things out. And yeah, given that the album name to this is Stardust, which is, kind of pretty similar to Stars, I can see him continuing going through that, or continuing to push boundaries and trying new things out. I don't think he isn't an artist that I feel ever becomes stagnant. I did listen to Trip. That was the first single off of this album. Enjoyed that. Very hyper pop and inspired, just sort of all over the place. Very reminds me of 100 Gex, even though I feel like maybe they themselves might be a bit dated now. I haven't heard their name or any music from them in quite a while. Not to say that I've been looking out for them, but yeah, I like it. I like hearing new things. Artists evolve. It always brings forth better things eventually. Even if it doesn't sound right immediately, it usually paves the way for something amazing. But without further ado, let's get into this. First song is Bliss featuring FKA Twigs. Fire. I don't know exactly what it reminds me of, but I don't know. I grew up in Germany, and it feels like something that I would hear like my uncle playing when I was like 6 or something, like really young. Like it feels very European, the instrumental at least. And I'm not able to hear a lot what he's saying. I feel like it's sort of the mixing is a bit lo-fi, a bit muffled, and he's sort of not speaking that clear or that loud. So I'm not able to catch a lot of what he's saying. But yeah, I'm liking the vibe. I feel like it's I don't know, like some that you would hear out in like somewhere in Europe, like England or something, like London. Like I don't know, it just feels like I'm thinking of the word like bloke, like some dude who calls people blokes would listen to. I don't know, but I like it. It's cool. Yeah, FK Twigs is killing that hook. It is weird. It is an unusual song. It's new. It sounds new, but also a bit like retro. I don't know how to explain it. Like, oh, bro, this is literally exactly what I feel like this song sounds like. And I haven't seen much of this show, but I feel like this song right here will be playing in like in the intro of like Skins, of that UK show. Like I swear, like I don't know, like nothing special's going on. Like one of the characters just like catching a bus or something. Like. But I feel like this song will be playing. That's exactly what it is. It sounds very, very European. That is funny. I like it. Next song is Trip. I already know this song. Yeah, I liked it. But obviously I'll listen to it again. Very playful beat. It definitely reminds me of 100 Gex. Amazing. Fire. Yeah, loved it. As soon as I heard it, yeah, big fan. I wouldn't be mad if the rest of the album is exactly like this. Alright, next song is Gold. Let's see what he does here. I wonder if we'll get singing on here. We did get quite a bit of singing on Stars.
Crystals, I got issues, heat me up like a pistol. I'm the riddle, I'm the joker, I'm the wild card in the middle. Sarah issues, magic twist on my film. Gold wardrobe, I'm a gambler, can't fold. Laughing to the bank, but this shit is not a joke.
Laughing to the bank, but this shit is not a joke. Who said that before? Laughing to the bank, but ain't shit funny. That's Earl and not Kel song. Yeah, very stripped back song, but still psychedelic. I feel like extremely stripped back, but still, yeah, just very, weird. At least like the instrumental, very weird sounding. But it's also like kind of low energy, definitely taking it down a notch compared to the first two songs. All right, next song is Stars to the Rainbow featuring Ty Boy Digital. Got the same sort of humming or whatever that is, vocalization. This already sounds crazy. Yeah, this definitely feels like a continuation of Stars so far, because I feel like it's like the production and the overall aesthetic of the songs is like glittery, but still sort of warped, like sparkling, but distorted at the same time a little bit, and it's just like weird. And that's especially what I'm getting here. Very psychedelic for sure.
Make it happen, pull up on the doors, man, I pull up like a captain, baby, put you on the boat. Send me big ass mansion, I like you the most.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, he like I said in the beginning, like he's always like even if it doesn't sound as good as his previous works or previous songs, like he's still pushing forward. He's still always trying to expand, his his sound or aesthetic. But next song is All the Things. Yo! I don't even know where that came from. Damn. This is crazy so far. This is crazy. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that was straight up EDM for sure. Next song is Lips featuring Skrillex, so I'm expecting some more EDM, maybe dubstep. And so far, honestly, I feel like the songs sound like maybe like underground raves, but if only like like Gen Z kids were going to it, you know. So like it's not necessarily mainstream, but it's just like I don't know. It just feels most of the songs just feel like sort of underground and lo-fi, but also just fun and youthful. It sounds very youthful, and glittery. It's man, I'm new era, bro. Every album is different, bro. That's guaranteed with Young Lean. It's never gonna sound the same. I mean, I wish I would get a stranger, point two, but hey, no, I mean, you can't just keep a artist, back from, producing what he wants to do. So, yeah, amazing.
Wonder what you think about when you're with me. Can't think clearly, can't think clearly. Got that work on my shoulders.
Wow, that is I mean, I've never really listened to Skrillex, but I was definitely expecting something more crazy, abrasive. Yeah, man, so far, I guess we're in the middle of the album now. Um, yeah, so far it's very different. It's um so many different blends, but honestly, it does kind of stick to the same aesthetic. And it's like I said, I feel like this album sounds pretty European, compared to his other albums that were like more so cloud rap, where you could sort of, I don't know, where I mean cloud rap I don't think has a specific like geographical sort of location. But with this album, I can almost only see it being played in like Europe. Like it just gives me that vibe for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, next song is Paradise Lost.
Ice crazy, you're skating, play your part, don't ask for favors. We gon' slide down all these glaciers. On our cause I'm supercharged, Cartier's on superstar. On our cause I'm supercharged, Cartier's on superstar. Some people stop counting on me, so you know how to count them out. I can be a role model, my life's nothing to dream about. Ever since a kid, can't keep jack shit inside, have to let it out.
I'm not gonna understand that. Alright, that was a mellow track. Next song is Summertime Blood, featuring Skrillex, Blade, and Echo 2K.
Let's wait forever, Jane. By the way, put the 9 on the 8. It's a mistake if you wait for me another day. This ain't praise for the sake of distraction away. Summertime tears, green cemetery size. So you ain't gotta figure me out of what I'm on. Baby, I'ma take you all the way. Take the flight, so.
Ooh. This is hard. It's my favorite song so far, by far. Oh. Fire. Damn. Okay, that is kind of, yeah. No, I like that. I feel like if you were to continue moving towards that direction, he'd have something there for sure. Cause that still sounded very new, sort of weird, different, creative. But I feel like it had more structure and it had like sort of, I don't know, like a point to make, And yeah, it spoke to me, like it hit me. So I really like that. And I mean, I don't know, and I'm not really, I don't even know if I should say, but I'm not really the biggest fan of Blade, but he was perfect on that. That was great. That was everybody did what they had to do on that. That was amazing. Shoot. All right, next song is Nobody Else.
First time I'm so gone, I might just crash in the paradise. The valley goes so fast that she can stylish. Disney eyes on Disney as they go around and go around. Everything's the fucking same every time that I come around. My way is my way, the only one I ever.
This is vintage lean, bro.
I don't even know what I do. Back at me, life just travels back. You can't worry about nobody else.
This like something off of like Frost God, Unknown Memory, even maybe even Stranger. Loving it. Fire. Fire. Okay. Next song is Waterfall. That's some interesting singing. I was trying to see if there was a feature on this song. That's all Young Lean. That's nice. I feel like most of his albums towards the end of the project, he has like a strictly singing song, like Agony. On Stars, it was what was it? Put Me in a Spell. Yeah, this sounds like this album's version of like Put Me in a Spell. Alright, next song is Letting It All Go.
Nothing's right, I keep traveling through time. I keep traveling through the night, letting it all go.
He's been harmonizing on a lot of the songs on this album. Definitely something new, I think.
You never change me. Follow me, follow me.
Alright, next and last song is Visions as the outro. Let's see how he closes this album out.
Just a good day, I can't pretend. Like leather gloves, couple diamond eyes, man. Vision colors lightning. Too many laps in silence, serotonin violence. You decide frightening. Butterfly shine so bright, she's a fiend. Show you what you need. You're full of beans, baby, it's your mean.
You say pocket full of beans, Young Lean, like Jack and the Beanstalk, magic beans. But yeah, all right, that concludes Stardust by Young Lean. And first thoughts, initial conclusions. I feel like this is sort of a continuation from Stars, but I feel like not as not as polished, I think, as Stars. I think it is more weirder. I think it's more boundary pushing. But I think so far, even on the first listen, when I first listened to Stars, I think I was more encaptured and just encapsulated by the entire album. Whereas here, I feel like there were a couple highlights that really stood out to me that I definitely know I'm gonna go back to. But then there were also some songs on here where either it's gonna have to take some getting used to, or maybe they're just like foundation songs that he's gonna eventually like sort of build off of, you know, just playing with sounds, experimenting. Because for the most part, I do feel like this is a very experimental album. It's very, I don't know, it's not really all over the place because I feel like the songs all carry sort of the same aesthetic for the most part, but some songs are more left field than others. And yeah, and I do like that. That's a thing that I do like about Young Lean, just how, you know, far he's willing to go, and with singing, with, trying out different flows, harmonizing now, vocalizing on the song, and the different beats, the different instrumentals. I mean, you had Skrillex on here twice, and even though I was expecting, something like really heavy, like, back from, I don't know, 2011, when Skrillex was like the biggest thing with just dubstep, and that's sort of what I was expecting. But for the most part, it was sort of like more tamer. The songs were, it definitely had energy to them, but it was sort of a more, I don't know, like sort of rave, like low-key rave party, sort of glittery, fun sort of energy. Nothing crazy, nothing to like lose your mind to. Very psychedelic. Most of the album. I honestly, all of the album and every single aspect, the way that Lean would deliver his verses, his raps, just sort of like almost like in a trance, like sort of trying to put you in a trance. Sometimes sort of whispering, like rapping softly, and also the content of the verse, also talking about taking drugs and taking a trip, psychedelics. There were a couple sort of love songs, I think. So as an album, I think it is pretty cohesive. It does go together. It flows well. Songs have all the same aesthetic, but I think what's not really, I don't know, appealing to me, or I don't know what, because I don't think nothing is really not appealing to me. I just think there isn't something. Some of the songs just don't have, didn't really stand out to me as anything else than just very experimental and psychedelic. So I think I do prefer Stars, but I am liking the direction he's going. I could definitely see him teaming up with 100 Gex. I'm actually, now that I listen to the album, I'm surprised that they're not on the album. I feel like they would have, I feel like they're able to bridge the weirdness, like weird sounding music with also like the, having I don't know, the melody that makes you get energetic and just, I don't know, like it's catchy and everything. And but yeah, no, I do applaud him for what he's doing and the direction he's taking. Like I said, I do feel like some of the songs he's bridging his I don't know, his alter ego Jonathan Lindauer music, like the music that he dropped under Jonathan Lindauer with Young Lean, and I feel like that's just becoming more and more apparent as further he goes into his career. I wouldn't be surprised down the line he won't even drop anything under Jonathan Lindauer. He'll just he'll have Young Lean, he'll have expanded, or I don't know, he'll have gotten his audience used to a different sound, to the sounds that he's been putting under Jonathan Lindauer. So but yeah, no, that's about it. I'll definitely go through it again, listen again, but I think I already have a feeling. The songs that I do like and the songs that I'm not too, I don't know, crazy about. But yeah, great album, good album. That's been your boy Chim. Peace.